Hello dear friend, DaVinci Resolve 20.3 is live now. Let's download the new version of DaVinci Resolve 20.3 and go through some of the features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series update, and let's see what's new in this update, dear friend. We will take some of the features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series update, and we will edit our clips, our video using some of important features here. All parts are very important here. Don't miss any part of the video, dear friend. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivations to make more creative tutorial for you. Without wasting time, let's jump into our PC to download DaVinci Resolve 20.3 and edit and see the performance and stability of DaVinci Resolve here. Hello dear friend, for this update come here in the corner here, check for update. You can see here, check for update. Just click here, and this is the our update DaVinci Resolve 20.3. If you want to update later, just skip. If you want to update just now, just click here, check for update again, and download here. You can see here, just click and it will start downloading. Follow all the command and you will ultimately download. If you don't know how to download all the points, go to our playlist update tutorial. You can see. Let's download very fast, and let's go through some of the features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series, dear friends. This class will be very helpful. Just click here, download now, and it will be start downloading. So we have file here now, and we can save it on default and start downloading. Now we are inside DaVinci Resolve here. Several clips here you can see, and you can directly drag any clips from your file explorer to this media pool here. Media pool is the storage of all clips, stock footage, etc. And you can release here. Just drag from here and directly you can release, and you will get a new clip from here. You can see we have no new clip. Once you have imported clips here, now you can directly make a timeline using this clip. We have several clips. We just take these clips and right click here, create new timeline using selected clip. Create new multicam clips using selected clip. If you have multicam clips, then you will use this. No, I want to use this clip, and just create here new timeline using this clip. Right here, DaVinci update here. You can define track here. We don't need one track is okay for audio and video. Later we can add audio track type. It's okay. We don't touch this and create. Now you can see we have a new video here for our tutorial class, and now you can play here. Go through some of the features. Now we will edit here. So you can see we have several gaps here. Here we have gaps. Here we have gaps. So it's a very easy now in DaVinci Resolve 20 here. Just select clip here and come to clip here. You see clip. In clip, come here, audio operation. In audio operation, click here, ripple, delete, silence. Everything is okay. We don't touch, and you can add crossfade if you have not so many cuts in your video. So we just want to put it on default, and you can see very easily we have deleted the gaps here. So it's a very good. If you have a very long video and you want to delete all the silence parts from video, you can directly come here, select anytime, and clip. In clip operation, come here, in audio operation, in clip here, you can see here, trim audio level. Here you see ripple, delete, silence. So in this way you can delete all the silence parts here. Now we have trimmed video, and now we come here to audio because we want to add some audio effect. If you are in DaVinci Resolve Studio, you just add here AI voice isolation. It will clean your background noise very nicely. AI dialogue leveler means it will level your dialogue. Somewhere the sound is high, somewhere the sound is low, so it will level the dialogue. Okay, equalizer means it will equalize all. Here you see, here we have high sound, somewhere we have low sound, so it will try to equalize. It will not do so perfectly, but at some level it works. So you can see it has equalized. level here. If you are on the free version of DaVinci Resolve, just click here, Shift plus backspace. This is also new features in DaVinci Resolve. Shift plus backspace, and you can go to the toolbar here. This is the toolbar. And we need noise reduction here. You see, I have used noise reduction. Anything you do, it will remember this toolbar. So recently I used this pen right, pause, zoom in and out transition, film burn, sample transitions, third party plugin. I used everything, it remembers. It's a very easy. In DaVinci Resolve 20 update, we have this new feature, Shift plus backspace, and you can get anything. Just click Shift and backspace on your keyboard, and you can see noise reduction. I want noise reduction, so I click here. I want noise reduction for sound here. You see here sound. We just click here, the downside here. No, you can see this is the noise reduction. This is the free. You can little bit touch here. You see here threshold. You can change little bit, not too many. You see, and try and listen your video. Up and down 2 and 3 point, we will decrease, increase. Attack, too much attack is not good, so you can make it less, little bit less. Okay, sensitivity means effect of your sound. Try to increase or decrease and listen. Ratio, you can decrease and increase sub point. Okay, no smoothing. If you want to give smoothness to your sound, just decrease and increase smoothness. Dry wet, you know, your sound when it will be wet and dry, sound will be very different. So try to decrease some point. Level, I want to decrease little bit, not too much. Listen your sound and you will understand what you need to change, and try several times and you can understand. You see, I am decreasing here. Okay, and now we play. For 20 series update, dear friend, we will apply all the features of DaVinci Resolve 20 update series, which are very important practically to our clips. So in this way, listen and use this auto speech mode. It will be automatically try to adjust. Okay, you can use. So these are the setting actually you can do here in noise reduction. This is the free features of DaVinci Resolve, and it's a very impressive. It's a better than several paid software. So use this noise reduction, and I don't know how your sound is, so I can't tell, guess, but you can try use this threshold, attack, sensitivity, ratio, smoothing, output, dry, wet, level. You can increase and then try all this and listen. This audio feature is a very modern in DaVinci Resolve. So I have adjusted everything. Okay, now we play. While editing, we will take some clips, edit and apply. So now we come here. I want to show you one new feature, try to use. And now we come here, we have timeline here, new timeline. Already I worked on this project. If you have any timeline, you can just close from here. You see here, plus here, you can close. I have one timeline. This is the last timeline on which I worked. So open in timeline. Here you click here. Now you can open in timeline your clip. You can see all the effects etc. I have used here in timeline. I have this audio adjusted, everything. I think here the sound is Foxit Reader, etc. I want to take all the effects of this audio and I want to add to our new timeline. It's a very easy. You see DaVinci update timeline which we recently created, and this is the last timeline. Some days ago I worked on this timeline. So I have this audio meter here. Just click here. I am satisfied with the audio and levels etc, all the parameters of audio. I want to use all the settings of this audio level etc to our new timeline. So once you click here and come here to clip again, here you see in clip, come here, audio here, you see audio operation. In audio operation, come here, capture EQ profile. You see EQ profile, you can capture and apply anywhere. No, I want to capture this. So I have captured this on. Now we come here to DaVinci update. Now I want to apply here. Just click here and now come to clip again. In clip, come here to audio operation. In audio operation, come here to EQ, and you can now apply here. You see capture or apply. Now I want to apply here. You see, you can capture, apply. Now we have option to apply because we have already captured, copied all the attributes of audio level from our last timeline. Now apply. Now we have applied here about these features, all the settings here. So in the same way, you can apply here on the next clip. Now come here again, just click here, and now we come to clip again. In clip audio operation, in audio operation, just capture. You can see here capture EQ profile here. I have captured, and now I want to apply here. Again we come here and come to clip here. In clip, come here to audio operation here. In audio operation, EQ measure and apply. So it has applied here. In the same way, you can copy, come here, and you can copy clip. In clip here, audio operation, in audio operation, level measure, capture level measure. Now I want to capture this level measure. It will level the match. These all two features are related to audio. So capture level measure, and now we come here to add here. Now we come here again, come to clip. In clip, come here to level measure and apply. Now we have option to apply here. See very attentively. Now we have apply level measure. Just click here. You see here. And now we can apply. We have applied here on this clip very easily. Hello dear friend, if this class is useful to you, adds value to your life, don't forget to subscribe the channel dear friend. Nowadays I'm working hard. We have to achieve 1,000 subscribers this year, dear friend. Just favor me, motivate me so that I could continue on YouTube making creative tutorials for you, 2 and 3 videos every week. It's very necessary for me to grow on YouTube dear friend, and without your support it's not possible. And you can suggest me which type of tutorial about DaVinci Resolve you want. I will make a special tutorial for you. And don't forget to share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. This tutorial may be very useful to them. Without wasting time, let's jump into the next step of DaVinci Resolve here. So dear friend, try now, listen this. You go to the website of Adobe Acrobat. So I have copied the audio level measure. You can see, check from here anytime. Come check to audio operation here, EQ measure and level measure. So we have copied from here and pasted here. So try this feature dear friend. It will be very helpful if you have audio editings. You can apply all this, and these features are totally free. For studio version, these are paid. This AI voice isolation, AI dialogue leveler, but these features is free, I think. Try and write me in the comment box how it's working. I have applied on several clips. It's working. Reader all provides free PDF reader, but if you want to add text etc, very easily you can add. Now use the new feature Shift plus backspace and type here text. You don't need to search text here. You see several text are available here. Directly you can use from here. You can use basic text, 3D text, which you have to search here. Come to title, effects, title, then search. From here you have to search, but here you can directly search any. If you have plugins for text, you will get from here. So I want to add this 3D rotate text. Just click and it will come to your timeline. Now we have this on our timeline. Now we come here to add anything. So we come here and we type here Resolve for you. Our YouTube channel is Resolve for you, and we type here Resolve for you. We can resize from here this text. Come here, size. You can see here size. So we can resize here. You see here like this, in this way. And in settings you come here. Now you can change the position here. You see here I want to put this up here. You see here, and again come to generators because this is the advanced text. So we have all settings regarding generator etc. You can add a lots of things. I want to change the color here. I want to take this color. You see, now we take this red color. Okay, here you see. Okay, now you can add like this. And you can take other settings from here. You can see extra bold, bold, italic, bold, semi-bold, regular. Here I want to take this bold, italic. Okay, in this way you can change. You can add reflection etc. You see here all the points you can add. You see I'm adding reflection here. In this way, face on strength, it will be strength. You see here, you see in this way you can add strength settings here. Fall off little bit, try to change here. You see here hair reflection tilt you can add here. You see, if you add keyframing here, and you can add this reflection tilt etc. These are the settings you have to try. You see, flip horizontal, flip vertical, it will be vertical here. Okay, now if you want to change color here, you can add like green, and you want to add green effect here. You see here something, you can adjust all color. You see several settings are available here. You can make your unique text here. You see here, you see in this way. Size, you can change size from here. You can add tracking here. You see tracking, and you can add keyframing to tracking like this. For keyframing, come here and you can add keyframing, and it will start. Position etc you will move. Tracking you can add directly from here. And line space, if you have several sentences, then it will work. Okay, in this way try and use. And now we play here. 20.2 point has just been released. So you can see, you can expand this on your timeline like this. Text, try this 3D text. So you don't need to third-party plugin etc. It's so good in DaVinci Resolve. You can see here 4 has just been released. Let's download DaVinci Resolve 20.2.4 and go through. And you can, if you want to change position here, come here, it position will be, I want to put here, and now we play. Has just been released. Let's download DaVinci Resolve 20.2.4 and go through. So you can use in this way. So very easy. Try this 3D text. It's a free in DaVinci Resolve. Come to title here. In title you can search here. You see search here. There are lots of text here, and type here 3D text. If you don't find this, just type here 3D text. You can see here we have rotating 3D text. So you can add and see all these features here. So we learned how we can add text. Now let's see how we can color grade here in DaVinci Resolve using new features, some old and some new features. So come here to, you see here color page here. Just select here, and now you are in color page. Alt plus S is a shortcut to add color node. This is not a node from Fusion. This is the color node for color page. Alt plus S, you see I am adding. And now come here. For editing, always keep this prefer camera original. I have this proxy clip, so I want to choose this prefer camera original. And now we come here, and I want to select my color space. I don't know from which camera you have taken your video. I use my mobile, so for mobile Rec 709 is perfect. So I have selected color space, and now we come here to use some of the features of DaVinci Resolve here. In DaVinci Resolve, color grading is a very advanced. There are lots of settings. This is the dedicated software inside DaVinci Resolve. We always use this primary wheel. You see here, we have this primary wheel. We have secondary global dynamic wheels, color wheels. I don't use this so often. We come here to main color wheels. We always use this. Now you can see we have in original camera view here. Come here. Temperature we will add something, not too much. Plus 10 is okay. So type here 10.0 is okay. Now tint we will add little bit. Okay. 2 is okay. Contrast we don't need to add more. 2 is okay. For 1.002 type here. It's better to type 1.002 here. Okay, and pivot we don't touch this. We will touch mid-tone detail. It will add mid-tone to our color here. You see here we add 1.50 is okay. Here we will lift only one. We will lift here 0.01. Here we will add gamma. 0.01 is okay. Try take clips, and according to color add try change this wheel, then you will understand. There is no any clear cut definition for color grading, dear friend. So now we add gain here 0.1 2 is okay. I will add offset. We never change this. We will add color boost. 5 to 6, 7 is okay. Saturation, we will not add too much. Shadow, we will add. Shadow, we will add around 15 is okay, because when your video is dark, if you want to add light, if you want to make it colorful, you should add shadow. 15 to 30 is okay. So I add 20, okay for me. Highlight 1.50 is okay for me. Saturation is, we will add 51 something, okay, 51.40. Saturation will saturate your video, add colors. Hue is also regarded to color, it add color. So I will add something 51.40 is okay for me. Okay, this is okay for me. Luma mix means you can add or decrease. Luma, if you want to decrease whiteness, then you can decrease it. If you want to add whiteness to your video, you can increase it. Okay, so Luma I don't touch, so it's okay. No, you can see before. This is the before. You can see here, touch here. This is the after. So you can see after, and this is the before. Only we touch something, and there are so many differences in video. So we play here. Update, dear friend. We will apply all the features. So now you can see and be after. So DaVinci Resolve 20 up. This is the before, which are very now after color grading. You see here. Potent. So now you see our video is so colorful, so good. Now we want to add the new features of DaVinci Resolve 20 update chroma warp. For chroma warp, you see here color warp, and now we have this chroma warp here. We have already traditional warp, but we have now this new color warp. Now we can add, you see we have already node here. So node 3, I want to add chroma warp. So come here and you can see here whiteness. I want to remove this whiteness. I want to add redness to my face. We have already changed some things here in the shadow, mid-tone, highlights, here, color boost, saturation, hue. And now we come here to add some more special. This is for special. So come here. I have redness here and we can change. I want to add white to red. So you can see we have given red effect here. You can see here there are two types here. You see here normal type, and this is the stroke type. Here you see 0.2 stroke. It will add 0.2 point something. Just click here and now we come here anywhere, it will add 0.2 point here. You see now our face is so red here. You see before and after. So it's not good. So I will decrease. Anytime come here and you can decrease now. So you can see in this way you can adjust anytime. Anytime come here, anywhere I want to decrease redness, come down here. You can see here, it's a visual here, come down here. In this way you can adjust, add anything. Now we come here. I want to add this t-shirt. We can change the color of this t-shirt here. You can see red. I can take something new here. You can see here. Our t-shirt was red. You see here. Our sweater was red. But now after changing, you can see we have to our sweater is now green. While editing, you can change anything in this using this new chroma warp. Here all settings are here. I have dedicated tutorial and you can go and see. You can change chroma range here, tonal range, range high, tonal range, pivot, exposure, etc. If you want to change the sweater to any other color, come here and now we can add such color here. You can see you can add this color, we can add this color here. You see this color. Now we can take some clips, edit and apply these features practically so that you can understand and you can apply all these features to your future clips for your productivity. All parts are very. So dear friends, try these some of the new features, cool features, and write me how you use DaVinci Resolve 20 for your productivity. Which type of features you like, which type of tutorial you want from me. Update DaVinci Resolve 20, dear friend. Dear friend, now let's see what's in this release. This is the release of DaVinci Resolve 20 public beta 3. So in this release, I think they have addressed the bug fixes, issues with the features of DaVinci Resolve 20 in the other minor version which had been added. So they have addressed the issues in this update. You can read here. I think this is the most DaVinci Resolve advanced panel tools menu now supports for chroma bar. The inspector now allows editable multi-text layer name. Now you can add the layer name, and these are the, you can see, issues, address issues with character label styling on selected multi-text layer. These are all are the issues. Address AI music editor inspector control sometime not shown after unlinking audio clip. So these are all bug fixes, addressed issues, etc. HDR reports include a max CLL max fall graph, GPU accelerated interlaced H264 encode on NVIDIA Blackwell GPU, scripting API support, etc., and general performance and stability. These are the main focuses of this release, dear friend. And we meet in the next class with some new tutorials, with some new update of DaVinci Resolve 20. Take care, bye.